all. Today in this video we are going to discuss the second part of our 16th lesson. So what is the second part? Force. Yes. Force means balaya. You all know what is force. Simply we can say applying force means a pull or a push. Pulling or pushing. ඇදීම එහෙම නැත්නම් තල්ලු කිරීමක්. අපි කියනවා pulling or pushing. So, in our day-to-day life, we do so many activities. What are the activities? You look at your book. Pushing a table, riding a bicycle, hitting a ball, and writing with a pen, and pulling a table, and turning a tap, brushing teeth, lifting a bag. These are some of activities we are doing in our day-to-day life. So, in these activities, we apply a pull or a push to do these activities. Look at this, lifting a bag. Lifting a bag. Lifting a bag means upward pulling. We lift a bag. That means upward pulling. Then drawing water from a well. Drawing water from a well. So here we apply a pull. We have to apply a pull to draw the water from a well. Then riding a bicycle. When we riding a bicycle, we have to apply a push to the bicycle pedal. Okay, now you have to do activity 16.2. That is the table. It is easy one. There are two columns. In the first column, there is an action. That means some activities we are doing our day-to-day life. Pushing a table, drawing water from a well, lifting a bag, riding a bicycle. There are some activities. So in second column, you have to write whether it is pull or a push. Whether it is pull or a push. So first one, pushing a table. Pushing a table. That means we apply a push. Then drawing water from a well. Drawing water. We have to apply a pull. Then third one, lifting a bag. Lifting a bag means upwardly pull. So you have to write pull. Then riding a bicycle. When riding a bicycle, we apply a push. Likewise, you have to complete this table. Okay, it is easy for you. Okay, pulling or pushing is known as applying a force. Pulling or pushing. Okay, think about this one. This is a small table, table A, and this is a large table. This is table B. So, B table is heavier than table A. Table A is lighter one, table B is heavier one. So, to move these two tables, we have to push these tables. We have to push. Apply a push. So here, to move the first table, we can apply a small push. Then small force. Then we can move this table. But B table is heavier than A table. So here, we have to apply more force than A table to move B table. We have to apply more force. That means to move heavier objects, we have to apply more force. We have to apply more force to heavier objects than lighter objects. Okay. To learn about force further, we can do activity 16.3. Activity 16.3. Here, you have to take two wooden blocks, same size one, two wooden blocks and a rubber band. First, you have to place one wooden block on a table. One wooden block on a table as the figure. And using the rubber band, you have to pull it. You have to pull using a rubber band. Then, you have to place another wooden rock on the first one and pull it using same rubber band. You have to pull it. So here in the first time, the rubber band is stretched less than second one. In the second time, we have to apply more force than first time. Here the rubber band is stretched more than first time. You can measure it. Here the length is larger than this length. That means the rubber band is stretched more in the second time, because here we put 2 wooden blocks. Here 1 wooden block. So here when we put 2 wooden blocks, it has more weight than this one. So we have to apply more force than the first time. So it will more clear when you are using a Newton spring balance here. Rather than using a rubber band, we can use a Newton spring balance. When we are using the Newton spring balance, it will more clear for you. Now you may have a doubt. What is this Newton spring balance? Yes, it is an instrument. It is used to measure force. We are using this Newton spring balance to measure force. Yes, force. So what is the international unit of measuring force? You should know what is the international unit of measuring force. That is Newton. Newton is the international unit of measuring force. The symbol is capital N. When you are writing a force, you have to write this symbol. Okay? We are talking about force. Pushing or pulling. Applying a push, applying force means pushing or pulling. So, force has a magnitude and a definite direction. That means force has a magnitude, that means amount. Force has an amount and definite direction, and there will be also definite direction. So think about this. This is a table and this is a wooden block. Okay. So we pull this wooden block using, what is this one? Newton spring balance. Using a Newton spring balance, we have to pull this wooden block. So here we pull this wooden block into right side, this direction, right direction, this direction. So the wooden block also move towards the right direction. Okay, that means we apply a force to this direction, and also this wooden block move to this direction. That means force has a definite direction. We apply a force to right direction. And also here we are using a Newton spring balance. So here we can measure what is the force we apply. What is the force we apply? Here we can think it is 10 newtons. 10 newtons. So magnitude, that means amount. Amount of force is 10 newtons to, what is the direction? It is right side, right direction. Okay. That means force has a magnitude and a definite direction. Now we are going to discuss what are the effects of force. What are the uses or effects? What are the uses of force? Okay, first one. An object can be moved. An object can be moved, and also moving object can be stopped by applying force. We can move a ball. We can move a ball by hitting it. That means we apply a force on the ball. So the ball will move. And also we can move a vehicle. Think about a car. Think about a car. We can move a car at rest by applying force of its engine. And also we can stop this car by applying brakes. That means we apply forces here. So applying force, we can move the object and also we can stop the moving objects. Third one, speed of an object can be changed. Speed of an object can be changed. Normally you are riding bicycles. Yes, when you are riding bicycles, you can increase the speed of the bicycle by applying more force to the pedals. And also, you can decrease the speed of the bicycle by applying brakes. That means we apply force. Think about the animals. The animals increase the speed of their running by applying more force to their limbs. And also they can decrease the speed by decreasing the force. Next one, direction of motion can be changed. Think about a cricket match. The cricketer, the batsman, can change the direction of the ball by hitting it of his bat. The cricketer can change the direction of the ball by hitting it. And think about pulling rope, the event of pulling rope. Here, each team tries to change the direction of motion of the rope. So, they are applying force to change the direction of rope. Next one, we can rotate or turn an object. Page number 82, there are some pictures. We can rotate or turn an object. Yes, when driving a car, driving a vehicle, we are using steering wheel. So, we apply some force to steering wheel to rotate. And we can turn the tap. We can turn the tap by applying a force. And last one, the shape of an object can be changed. Yes, you have seen in various displays, some people bend the iron bars by applying more force to the iron bars, so that the shape of the iron bar changes. And also there are some plastic toys, there are some plastic balls. We can apply some force to these plastic balls and we can change the shape of the plastic balls. So now you can realize that there are the uses and effects of force. So you have to remember these things. Okay, now our lesson is over. Our 16th lesson. What is the lesson? Force and motion. Okay. We cover the lesson and now we can move to the summary. What are the things we discussed in this lesson? What are the important points? First, we have discussed about distance and displacement. So, what is distance? Distance means the total length of an object in motion. Total length of an object in motion. Then, displacement. What is the meaning of displacement? That is straight length. Straight length between starting and end points of motion and object. So, displacement has a definite direction. Then we have discussed about the force. What is force? Force means a pull or a push. So, force has a magnitude and also definite direction. Then what is the standard unit of force? It is Newton. So, lastly we have discussed about the effects of force. That means the uses of force. So, these are the things we have discussed in this lesson. Then you can start to write the exercise. So, you can do the exercise. Okay. We can meet with a new video with a new lesson in next week. Okay. See you later. Bye bye.